there are things in the classrooms that teachers can't buy with their curriculum budget, or they come up with these brilliant ideas of to get kids engaged and to do different experiences with them. But again, the budget that comes down from the government is not enough to cover it. And so this is a way to enhance the classroom, to enhance the students' education.
A big fundraiser for USD 489 schools is coming up in October. I'm Jeff Leiker with Eagle Radio, and I'm talking with Hayes USD 489 Foundation for Education President Chrisy Crough on this episode of the Hayes Post Podcast.
We are just getting into Give Fest, which is put on from the Heartland Community Foundation, and that started October 1st and it runs through the 10th. But every donation that's made to all of these different local foundations and organizations, the Heartland Community Foundation matches those donations. So we have that going on right now, and then we will be set up. That's online right now, and then we will be set up at the Rec on next Friday, October 10th, to where you can come by and drop off donations at different tables and different organizations. So we're super excited to be a part of that. Love that the Heartland Community Foundation includes everybody and shares the wealth of the funds that we can then give back to our district.
And I think members of the community would probably appreciate some clarification on what do these funds that are being fundraised that go specifically
towards.
Right.
Love that. Yeah. So we actually, every penny that we make in our fundraising and any donations that are made go directly back into the classrooms to teachers and students for different experiences, supplies, materials, different things that are not covered by their curriculum budget. So we've done different flexible seating. We've done a field trip to an educational location. We've done a book vending machine that the schools, the students get a little token for on their birthdays, and they get to get books out of the vending machine. And, in replacement of candy or something for your birthday. We just do a lot of things, math manipulatives, bookshelves that teachers can store their books in, different classroom sets of books that students have access to then. So every penny that we raise and we earn goes directly back into the classroom to benefit the students and the teachers of USD 489. So that's something that we're really proud of. We do nothing else with the money. We just make sure that it goes back to the students.
How long have you been working in education?
I have been with the district as my role in the district since 2021, and I'm the public relations person for the district. But I also was on the foundation before I was hired at the district. And so I've just now taken over as the president of the foundation for the district. So, it actually works out really well. I just get to kind of coordinate both of them and conjoin them. So it works great.
Yeah. And in your own words, how would you describe the importance of community-backed funding for public education?
Yeah. So public education is funded by the government. And so you don't always get what you think you should get, or you don't always get all the funding that you want and that you need. And so there are things in the classrooms that teachers can't buy with their curriculum budget, or they come up with these brilliant ideas of to get kids engaged and to do different experiences with them. But again, the budget that comes down from the government is not enough to cover it. And so this is a way to enhance the classroom, to enhance the students' education. And again, these teachers come up with brilliant ideas of ways to help their students. And so if we can foot that bill or do whatever we can to help them, we are all for it. But everything we have to use for that comes from donations, and we have auctions and different fundraisers and stuff like that that help foot that bill.
What would be the easiest way for a parent or a member of the community to get involved with this?
Yeah, so we actually have our only fundraiser coming up here at the end of October. On October 25th is our big 489 auction that we have out at the fairgrounds. And then we have tons of different items to bid on, different things, that experiences and packages and stuff. And so that's our big fundraiser that we do. And so we just invite people to come out to that, buy tickets to that. You can win lots of different cool prizes and different things like that. But then there's a link on our website that you can just give to the foundation. And then it just goes straight into our account, and you don't have to come to the auction. While the auction is super, super fun and a great time for everybody. But if you just want to donate, there's a link on our website on USD 489, and just click on the foundation's link and you can go straight there and just make a flat donation.
What would you say would be the biggest draw to this auction in this banquet?
Yeah, we actually have added some really, really cool trips this year. We've had a couple of trips in the past, but these are really big trips. These are girls' trip to Nashville. This is a Fenway Park tour and a baseball game at Fenway Park. There's a trip to Kentucky to do just a trip to some distilleries in Kentucky and different things like that. So there's some really, really cool packages that we've added this year that we've never had. And then just some different things. We've really kind of tried to look outside the box on different things, different kid-friendly packages. I mean, the kids obviously don't come to the auction, but there's parents there who are looking for things. And so we've really just tried to step outside of the box and really be different and big this year with how we do it. So tickets are going fast. We do have a limited number because of the venue we hold it at is limited at 300, and we want to make sure that there's space for everybody to mill around and look at the auction items and stuff. So our tickets are going quickly, but we do still have some available, and it is an amazing time, a fun time. Everything is donated or sponsors have given, and so it just ends up being a really, really great night for everybody.
And how much are tickets?
Tickets are $65, and that gets you in the door. It gets you a meal, a delicious meal, and then it gets you drinks all evening long as well. And so it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's casual, and we just have a really great time.
All right, very good. And anything else that we want to touch on today before we break away?
Yeah, sure. So we all actually have an Inspire 489 award is what it's called. It is funded by Heartland Credit Union. And so it's a teacher award or a staff award for anybody at USD 489 who has gone above and beyond and made a memorable impact on the students. Maybe they've uplifted your student in ways that you weren't able to, or that you didn't think was possible at school, and made an impact on these students that will last a lifetime for them. So you can go in and nominate somebody for that award, and that staff member who was chosen for the award will get $1,000 from Heartland Credit Union. And that website, or that application nomination form, is also on our foundation website through the USD 489.
Okay. And is it staff and faculty that can also submit as well too?
Correct.
Their peers?
Correct. Yes. So if you have a coworker at USD 489 who you think has stepped up and done things that were maybe outside of their normal job duties and helped you out, then you can also nominate them to be chosen for the award as well.
Okay. And when are those nominations?
So we do it quarterly, and so our first one is done in the middle of October, and then we'll have another one. So there'll be 4 $1,000 awards given out throughout the entire year.